Hi people with the spirit of learning, welcome back to my video in YouTube. Now you're learning how to design and code. So my name is Angga and we're gonna learn how do we make the security pin code animation with the Android Studio and the Adobe XD. So basically after you set up a new account in maybe in the app or in the website, you have to confirm your email address. But if the user was using the phone number, which is using the mobile phone, they have to confirm by the PIN code. So basically, if the user was correct to input the PIN number, the application would give the animation and would tell the user if the PIN number was correct and ready to verify. And I have been designing and animated this user interface design with the Adobe XD, and you have to download those assets in the video's description. And after that, we are able to learn together. Okay everyone, so let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to my desktop, and once again thank you very much for coming back. And yeah, I think we're gonna learn how do we implement this design with the animation that I did in the Adobe XD, like this one. And supposed to be when we are filling up this text field, it will change to this like this, and which is ready to the to go to the verification segment, you know. And yeah, we're gonna learn how do we make like this in the Android Studio. So basically I have provided the assets, and for the asset it's just this icon, but if you want to change another icon, yeah, it's not problem for me. So let's go. So first of all, we don't have to use Java, and at this time I'm going to copy this asset to the drawable. And I think that I forgot to mention you that we're gonna custom the font here with the Montserrat. So basically in the previous video you might watch the latest video of me, the latest one. I was customized this font with the Montserrat. So maybe we're gonna learn how do we customize it later with the Java. Okay, so the important thing is just want to copy the asset, and then after that we have to customize this edit text and this button, right? Okay, so let's go. So in this case I'm going to use the constraint layout. Okay, and I don't have to use action bar like this. And then after that I have to go back to the Adobe XD to get this hex code, and you have to go to Android to go to a color to register a new color here. Okay, wait. Okay, so I called it color black. Okay, and then if you are going to the styles, and you have to find it to change it, to the color for the color black. Color black. Okay, and then it will change your design like this. But the problem is the color is not really same like the way I do in the Adobe XD. So I think that I just want to copy this and come here and go to styles, and then I have to redo this. Okay, undo, and the status bar is same. Yeah, I don't know why is this happen. Okay, never mind. And for this text one, I think I have to change it to the verify account. And then if we see in the Adobe XD, the background is same like a black one, so we have to change background color black. Okay, And for this text field, it's supposed to be FFF with the text size 24 sp. Okay, and we have to give the ID, which is text medium, because later on we're gonna change this text style with the medium. Okay, and I have to cut off this one. I don't need this, so just like this. Maybe it's about 100. Okay, and then after that I have to copy this text view. Okay, and then change it to text like. Okay, and for this one we have to go to the Adobe XD, and I'm going to copy all of those sentences to come here. Okay, and for the text size I'm going with the 18 XP, and then I have to change it to 180, and then change text alignment to the center. Okay, and after that I have to cut off this, and I'm making a new note here. So for the margin top it's about 20 dp. Okay, and we have to give the lens spacing extra to 8 dp. Oh, I think it's okay, it's little much, just 6 dp. Okay, and if you see the font type is different, so I have to custom this font with the Montserrat like, but we can do this later. Okay, so we can do this. We need to finish this first, the whole screen. Okay, and then I'm going to register a new color for the border. We have to go to colors, and I will give it color semi black. Okay, and like this. Okay, and then I'm going to a drawable to make the background edit. Okay, and after that we have to change it to the shape, and then after that you have to give like solid color, color black, and then give the stroke just 1 dp, and the color supposed to be color semi black. Okay, and give the corner a radius about 18 dp. Okay, cool. And then after that I think for the text size is supposed to be bigger, 26. Yeah, okay, cool. And this one's supposed to be 190. Okay, so it just like has a background, and I have to decrease by 16 sp. Okay, so below of those title we have to give the edit text, which is maybe it's about 55, so I think we can go 65 dp with the 75 dp. Okay, and just give the background, which is background edit. Okay, and I think the radius is just, we need to decrease maybe about 8 dp. Yeah, it's nice. Wait, I think it has different color. Okay, so it's different color, so we have to go back to the color to register again. I called it color go black. Okay, so for the background, in the background edit, for the solid one we have go with the color go black. Okay, so it has different color if you pay attention over here. Yeah, and give the ID, which is maybe SG1. Okay, and after that we have to give the text first, maybe 0, and the text size supposed to be 38 SP. And the text color, we have to register another color again. It's called green go. Okay, 1 A B C 9 C. Okay, so this is the source code, so I called it green go. Okay, and then after that, if you see here, this is the font. The font type is different, so we have to customize it later on. So I think I'm going to make it bigger, 40, no, 46. Yeah, it's nice. And I have to make it to the gravity, to the center. Yeah, looks cool, right? And then we need to duplicate this, I think. And before I duplicate, I have to setting manually here, and then give like this. Okay, and then after that, I could easily wait, let me close, and then I'm going to copy this, copy, and then after that, this I called SG2. Okay, and then I just want to remove this, so I could edit manually again. Okay, and I put over here, maybe it's about 100, just edit here, and this one it could be same 100. Okay, and then we give like not like this. Okay, I think for the left one we can go with a 24. Yeah. Okay, and after that I just want to do the last step, which is duplicate and change this one, and then I'm able to repeat again my step. Okay, this is 100, and then we have to move over here, which is about 24. No, sorry, 24, and put here. Okay, looks amazing, right? And for the last one, we have to provide this button. Okay, and then for this color, I think it's different from any other color, so that's why I have to copy the hex code, and we have to do registry again because it's really important. This is supposed to be background button. Okay, background semi button, or you can call it maybe semi. Yeah. And what is this? Why is this red? Why is this red? Oh, I think wait, for this one I have to give, like, you know, to the right, but I couldn't because I cut off this one, and then I have to give right and left. Yeah, and we have to increase this one about 50. No, maybe about 60, and this one about 60. Oh, come on. Really? About 60. Okay, it's cool. Now if we come back here, yeah, all right. And what was that? Oh, colors. So we have to give the button over here. I have to give, like, you know, a button, and if we see for width and height about 310 dp and 60 dp. Okay, and for the background, just go first with the semi. Okay, and then after that I have to give the ID, which is button font, and give the text size about 22 sb. The text color is supposed to be different. I think this is from where? Just want to copy, and then for the text one, edit font number, and we have to use all caps to the false. Okay, cool. And I have to move this button to the bottom, button to the bottom, button to the bottom. And yeah, over here I have to give the margin right, and then I have to give a margin left. Okay, and just go with 52. Okay, so I think we have to test first into the emulator. So before we test, we have to move this button to the over here, and we have to create a new drawable for the background button font, because if you pay attention in this design, the button has the radius, you know. So I think we have to give the radius like the way we do with this one. Okay, copy and copy, but in this case we don't have to use stroke, and the color is semi. Okay, and then we go back to the button to give to replace the background. Where was that? This one, with the background button font. Yeah, so the button has the radius. Okay, and we have to try to the emulator. So this is the design that we currently have, but I think that we have to customize the font. And in the edit text, I'm going to remove this text and add like focusable true, and then after that we have to remove text. Okay, and we have to create another directory for the font, for the typography. So if you check in the assets folder, I have provided the font or TTF, and then we have to go to you know, the Android Studio project, and we have to go to secure models. It depends on your name. Okay, so src and then main, and we have to give like assets, and then inside of the assets we have to give fonts and copy those fonts over here. Okay, and you might see there's the asset folder here and fonts. Okay, and after that we have to go to a Java, and then we have to register the font with the text view, text light, and text medium. Okay, and then add the text, which is SG1, SG2, and SG3. Okay, if you pay attention over here, yeah, and then for the button, btn font. Okay, and then after that just over here like text like, text view, and then file, sorry, RID text view, sorry, text like. So after you register all of them and targeting with the fin view by ID, you have to copy like this one. This is the typeface. We're gonna change it with the, maybe this is for the text like. Okay, like, and then we have to change it to the medium like. Okay, and we have medium, just go with the X in the last one, and this is supposed to be sorry guys, Montserrat medium, and this is Montserrat light. Okay, and then we have to targeting this text like set typeface, which is like, and text medium set typeface medium. Okay, and then after that SG1 set typeface medium. Okay, so after you give the set typeface for this one, you might see the font type is just different, you know, like this. Yeah, it looks cool, but I think for this one it hasn't changed, but I'm pretty sure that I forgot here. Okay, so this is supposed to be SG3, and then you have to go back to the edit text and give the input type, which is number. Okay, input type and number, and once again input type and number. Okay, and you can check again into the emulator. Okay guys, so this is the design that we did right now. Wow, congratulations, it's nice, right? And then we have to continue again to prepare another button for in the screen 2, number 2, like this one, right? So after I click this, if you pay attention over here, after I click down here, and then it will remove this button and it will change the text and then what? And then give us these images, you know, this illustration. Why I forgot, huh? Okay, so we have to go to activity main, and then I have to copy this button, and then we have to give ID verify. Okay, so for the background we have to change the color later on, and then I have to remove this so I could see. Okay, and change the color, the text color, to be white color. And then after that, for the text we have to change to the verify no. Okay, and then we have to go to drawable to create another drawable resource. So big btn and then verify. Okay, and then it's almost same like this background, but I'm planning to make the radius about 200 and the color is green go. Okay, so here supposed to be background verify, like this. Cool. And then I have to put this button at the bottom, and over here. Okay, and then here. Okay, and then I just want to give about 50. Okay, and after that, okay, what's next, Angga? So I have to go to Java and register this button verify. Okay, and we have to duplicate this, and then we copy, and then we paste, and then we paste. And then what's next, Angga? So we have to give the event first. So basically this event will validate the data. Okay, so I think I have to make, you know, over here like validation public void do validate. Okay, all right. So over here we're gonna make the validation for these numbers. Okay, and let's do this. So first of all, I have to give the answer, which is 0 0 0, and then after that I have to give string ones, and then this is come from sg1 and get text and to string. Okay, and after that I have to give the final integer, which is final ones. Okay, I think just like this. Okay, and then it's like integer, and then we have to get the parse int, and then from the ones. Okay, and after that I just want to copy, and we got tux and we got tricks. So basically this is from sg2 and this is from sg3. Okay, and this is we call tricks and we call tux, and this is supposed to be tux and this is supposed to be tricks. Oh my god, really? Okay. And then here we have to give another, we have to declare another variable, which is holders. Okay, so basically the holder is from the final x1 and final tux and final tricks. Okay, like this. Now, well, after that we have to give we make the validation like holders equals to the answer. Then we have to make the btn font animate alpha 0, and then translation x and maybe y 80 40. No, just go with 100 Angga, and then after that set duration about 600, and yeah, that's all. And then for the button verify, we have to give the animate alpha 1 and set duration to be maybe about 600. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's try first into the emulator. So actually it doesn't active Angga. Yes, of course, because we haven't prepared the triggers yet, so that's why we have to go to main activity, and the trigger I'm gonna put in the last edit text, which is ime option action done. Okay, and after that you have to make the sg3 here, and then set on editor action listener, and then after that you have to give like, oops, sorry, no, it's wrong, new edit text, and then on editor action listener. Okay, and after that we have to give like override, sorry guys, override, and then public boolean, and on editor action. So basically I wanna validate this data after I click done in my keyboard. So just go with the text view and view integer action id, and then k event, and then event. Okay, and after that, if the action id is equal to the editor info, which is from the ime action done, then we have to validate, and else we don't know what can we do here. Okay, just return false, and then this is supposed to be also return false. Okay, so I think we can try. So this is the program that we did, and I put 0, 0 and 0. You see this checklist button, it will validate the data. You see, it's working. But the problem is this button is already appear, so that's why we have to put here button verify set alpha 0. Okay, and after that we could make it like, you know, animation. So I think, yeah, but are we able to give start offset, set start delay? Maybe this is supposed to be 300, right? Are we able set start delay 300? So we try. So I put 0 and 0 and then 0 and click. Yeah, it's working here, right? So we have to move this you know, this edit text to the bottom, and I think that I'm able to give like sg1 animate, and then translation why about, maybe let's go first with 200, set duration 600, and then start. Okay, I think I forgot to give start. Okay, just go with this one for the dummies. So if I put 0, 0 and then 0, yeah, it's working, right? Cool, right? And then we just need to move it maybe about 300. Wait. No, about 400. Okay, just duplicate them and change it to the sg3, sg2, and then we duplicate 2 again. So I'm going to divide it by 4 text like, and then text medium. Okay, and then text like, we set the text, set text, different text, maybe like, you know, if you see in the Adobe XD, it's called well done. Sorry, no, it's different. It's called the codes are good and correct. Okay, if you hear the chicken I'm sorry guys. And then after that we have to give text medium. So for the text medium is called well done, right? Okay, so let's try again in the emulator. Okay, 0, 0 again, and then we click here, and yeah, it's working, right? But I think that the well done have to be maybe just go with 500 and 500, and for this one we go with 300. Okay, and try again. Okay, let's try. Sorry guys to repeat because we have to get the exact position. Yeah, this is the benefit to become designer. You are able to see the design perfectly. I think it's supposed to be 350 and 350 again. Yeah, let's play again. Okay, it's supposed to be correct. Wow, nice guys, right? So we just need to put the images view over here. Okay, but first we have to prepare this image view right here. Okay, and I think that if I put the image view So the sizes is about 190 dp, 190 dp. Okay, and we give the src, which is icon protection. Okay, and we give the id, which is icon protection. Okay, and we give the elevation, which is 9 dp. Okay, and then we have to go to design, because I have to make sure it's in the center of the universe. No, it's the center. It's the center of the design. Okay, and we have to put over here. Yeah, okay, cool. And we don't want to see this. Wait, I think I have to make it 200. Okay, it's a little bigger. I don't want to see this picture, so I have to setting automatically in the Java. So we have to register first for the icon protection, and then I have to copy from here, just copy, and then copy, and then change it to the image view. So first of all, I have to set the alpha to the 0, but I don't know is it working or not, because it's already depreciated, but we can try first. And after that, I have, if the answer was correct, I have to give this animate, maybe I could just copy from here. Yeah, copy and paste, and this is supposed to be icon protection, and we can try first. So we can try 0, 0, and 0, and boom, where is the image? Oh my god, it's not working. So I think I have to wait. We have to go to res and anim for the animation, and then in the anim we have to create another file for icon. I will go with IV. So basically it's supposed to be scale from X scale 0.0, from Y scale 0.0 to X scale 1.0 to Y scale. Okay, and then give the duration about 300. Okay, and then alpha from alpha 0.0 to the alpha 1.0, and again give the duration about 600. Okay, and don't forget to give the pivot to make it to the center of the universe. And then over here, to make it so smooth, we have to give, like, Android interpolator, and then this is supposed to be Android anim. I think we have to go with the SEC. Yeah, this one. Okay, Wikidip first, and we go to main activity and register animation for IV, and we have to import the class. Okay, and after that we have to go to IV and then animation utils, load animation. These are anim EV. Okay, and after that, if the answer was correct, the icon protection start animation, which is IV. Okay, right, nice. Let's try first. So again we 0 0 and then 0, and it's not working. Okay, I think it is because we are using this alpha, right? I think for this one I have to change set alpha 1. Okay, let's try again. So we have to give 0 0 and then 0, and it's not working. What if I just remove this and I just remove this alpha and start again? So the image view, the icon would be there, and we have to remove it. How do we do that? We can use visibility, I think. Icon and then set visibility, gone. Okay, and then over here we can just set visibility visible. Okay, and try again. So we put 0 0 and 0, and boom, working properly. Wow, amazing, right? So yeah, that's just nice. And I'm curious, are we able to make this verify now button from 0? I mean button verify and then set translation y maybe 80. Okay, and then over here we give the translation y to the 0. Okay, let's try, just try first. So I put 0 0 and 0. Yeah, it's working. Cool, right? So this is the verification that you can use in your project. And then if you have a question, just let me know, guys, because I'm gonna answer it. And maybe if you have a new idea of this one, maybe you have something else, like we can do this with the another method, so you just let me know in the videos comment, and we're gonna try and implement this. Wow, cool, right? So thank you very much. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I hope it was useful for you. And please let me know if you're still confused and you might have a question. So just let me know in the videos comment, and I'm going to answer your question. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.